Just about everybody has some kind of electronic device, and most now have phones that have cameras, address books, and even maps. But what about a psychologist? Well, believe it or not, there are now new apps that are focused on your psychological well-being. Now, joining us is Allan Hoffman. He is a technology expert, and thank you for joining us. And this is kind of a crazy subject here. Now, is this the future of well-being for America?
I think for a lot of people it is. Obviously, you can pay for a psychologist, you can do many things to help your well-being, but people have their phones with them all the time, and they basically want an app that's going to maybe even make them happier. So that is the future, I think.
So there's actually an app that I know we were talking earlier, one that tracks your sleep, one that can track your weight, one that can track your moods. Tell me a little bit about them more in detail.
Sure. I mean, one app is called Live Happy, and it's based on a whole area called positive psychology. The idea is that rather than focusing on, say, what's wrong with you, let's focus on people being happier, focusing on their well-being. So this app has little icons on it for things like savoring the moment, or expressing gratitude, or other things that this area of happiness research has really indicated will make people happier.
It's actually making me happy just to talk about it, because I find it's fun. I mean, it's funny, but it's also kind of a fun type of idea to do. Let's also talk about the one about the weight. Now, I know some people are actually trying to lose weight, and as soon as they step on that scale, it goes to their phone and then it goes to Facebook. And that's supposed to make them happy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, some of these almost go too far. There is this Withings body scale, which costs, I think, about $200, and it is a scale that is connected to a Wi-Fi network. So you step on it, and then the information actually goes from the scale to your phone, and then you can share it on Facebook or Twitter or other places like that. So the idea is that by sharing this information, maybe it's keeping you really on your toes, in that other people are going to know what you're weighing, you're going to enter this community of other people that are going to help you lose weight. So it may seem crazy, but apparently a number of people really like it.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good in terms of sales. Now let's also talk about the one that tracks your sleeping patterns.
Sure. There's another thing, it's called Fitbit. And Fitbit. It costs $100. It's this little thing you can attach to a belt loop or something else, or I guess your pajamas. And it will track your sleep, your motion, your fitness. Again, and people are using this in particular to share. So again, they're going online, other people are sharing their sleeping patterns. I mean, there have even been things revealed through this app through a privacy glitch that they had that I will not even I wouldn't want to reveal the details on, but it's basically, there are things with these that are pretty intimate details that are being.
I was just going to say, what about the privacy issues with some of these very personal apps?
I think it is a concern, because clearly people are using these, but they're not always aware of the controls that they need to set up to indicate what they want to share and where they want to share it. Do you want to share on Facebook? Do you want to share on Twitter? Do you really want people to know about how long you slept last night and how much you weigh? So I think if you're going to use one of these, know what you're getting into, and know that you've really got to look at those privacy controls. You can't just ignore them.
And I think one part of the research that's kind of interesting also is that a lot of evidence states, or a lot of research I should say, states that when you are very tied into your electronic devices, it can actually make you depressed.
Right, and that is something that I worry about, since clearly, okay, there's this Live Happy app, which helps you express gratitude and savor the moment. But if you're doing it obsessively on your phone, and then you're on your phone with the Live Happy app, and you're on your phone with reading the newspaper, and you're on your phone playing Angry Birds, then maybe you're not doing some of the other things that the app really encourages you to do, which is be social, be with other people, be out in the world, be with nature. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. You don't want to take these things too far.
So if you don't spend too much time with these apps, you think that they can be legitimate?
I think that they can, because part of this is that there's this whole movement called self-tracking. And what this is, it's really tracking all different parts of your day, what you're doing, and with the self-tracking, it can help you reach some goals. So it is partly about moving toward these goals that you really want to accomplish.
Well, it's amazing what the electronic world will do. Yesterday we were reporting here on Ebru Today about the virtual hug, which was created by MIT, and now you can get a hug virtually as well, so we don't know where it's going to go. What's your favorite app so far that you have seen, though, if you were to pick one?
Sure. Among these, there's one called Runkeeper, where, again, it is part of this self-tracking movement, where rather than just going for a run and having my watch, I go out and I can share my runs on Facebook, I can share them on Twitter. It records my run with a map, so it says exactly where I've run, exactly what pace I've run at, things like that. So again, it's part of the self-tracking movement, and again, it is partly encouraging your well-being through doing something, accomplishing certain goals, and sharing it with other people.
Well, I might just check that one out. I'm trying to get back into running. So, Allan Hoffman, thank you so much for joining us here at Ebru Today. Pleasure to have you on us.
Thank you.